Hi, this is a first video in what I believe will be a series of advice that I can give to people. I'm currently beginning in the 50s, and so I've lived half a century, and I'm looking around like a lot of people my age. Take off my glasses so you can see how handsome I am. No. I'm looking around at the situation in the country of America, United States of America, and I'm wondering, okay, what's going on? What's wrong? Right? Sorry about the lighting. It'll get better probably because I'll be more professional. Because I get a whole bunch of subscribers. Won't you subscribe? Won't you like? Okay, whatever. If you want to, eh. But honestly, I look at things and I say, I joke with my kids and I say, when I get old, this generation won't be able to know how to change a bedpan, so please just shoot me. It's a joke. But at the same time, I think there's some truth in the sense that I really think that the generation now is missing some things, some strengths that is necessary. And then when everybody jokes about, is I guess what it is I'm here I am and I'm watching videos on YouTube and I'm saying, what in the world? This world's going to hell in a handbasket. I'm becoming the old curmudgeon that I used to look at as maybe hopefully you're a younger person looking at this and saying, I okay, what's this old guy got to say to me? Hopefully I have some things to say to you because what I've seen on the internet is a lot of arrogance. And our generation is a little bit arrogant. I happen to be. Sorry. I'm going to try not to be. But I think there's some things I'd like to discuss with your generation and frankly my kids, and hopefully my kids will watch this because it's kind of geared a lot towards them because I don't know that I was the best father in some ways. So maybe this is a good way to communicate to a new generation and even my kids some information so that it might help them. And let's say I die tomorrow, here you go, you got a video. But I see like there was a guy on YouTube I saw was a rapper. He's got tattoos all over his face, and he's I think close to my age. I'm not sure. Maybe he's in his 40s or something like that. He looks a little younger than me, but he also talks as if he's as old as me. And it's like all about us versus them. Like we're better. Why are you suck? Stop sucking. In my experience, when you try to talk to somebody and you try to help them to change, you never want to come up to them and say, you suck. So that's never helpful. But what it does do is it makes me think I'm better than I am. And then I see, people talk about real estate and getting into financial things, Dave Ramsey and all these guys. And there's positive stuff with all of them, but there's a sense of arrogance about all of them, as if they have all the answers. And honestly, no. We all die. We all fade. And I'm in my fading part of the life. I'm in the sunset, I guess, on that side of it. I'm past noon, let me tell you that, over the hill. So anyways, I'm a verbose person, so excuse me for probably the longer video, but I really want to help. I'd like to help you. Do I have all the answers? No, but maybe at least I'll have some, and maybe what I'll have is a starting point for you to start thinking. Because, when I was a kid, and I'm going to say that a lot, but I don't mean it in an arrogant way, like we were better. But when I was a kid growing up, I had a different set of circumstances than you, if you're a younger person. And part of those circumstances are that we had like three channels on TV. Our parents went to work. I'm a Gen Xer. Our parents went to work or they were divorced and one worked and you didn't see the other one. And there was a lot of things that we couldn't do. We'd sit around and stare at the wall. And I hated that. But it helped me. I thought a lot. I used my brain to think through things and scenarios in life, and what am I going to do here? What am I going to do there? And I thought all kinds of stuff, right? Some of it wasn't good, some of it was good. I remember thinking, being very angry one day. For whatever reason, I think I was angry at my brother. I love my brother, but hey, we all get angry at our brothers, right? And I was vacuuming the floor. I remember this distinctly. And there's nothing to do. I was vacuuming. That was it. I don't know. I must have been a teenager, or just before teenagers. And then I thought to myself, because I was thinking, and we had nothing to do, and after I was done with my vacuuming, there wasn't much to do. And I said, why am I angry? Why am I going to ruin the whole day and be angry? Now, I've had an anger problem, and we can deal with that later on how to deal with it. But honestly, it hit me. And if I would have been stuck in this phone that we have, which is good and a bad thing, then I probably wouldn't have sat there and actually contemplated my behavior, my emotions, and how to keep them in check. And I think that your generation, if you're younger, and maybe my generation, because maybe you've forgotten, you need time to think. And you need to force yourself to get away from the electronics a little bit. Yeah, while you're watching a YouTube video, I'm telling you this. Get away from the electronics. Sit there and think. Spend a day. Fast from it. Don't do it. And just sit down on the couch. Think. Sit down on the sidewalk. Think. Think about what? I don't know. Don't think about anything. Start developing your thought life so that it assists you and that you build a perspective and a conscience in your values of who you are as a person. Because what I think is there's a lot of stuff going on right now, and it all revolves around who I am as an identity. I'm not trying to bash anything, but it's, gender identity, political identity, financial identity, all these things. How are you significant as a person? And I think you are, but I also think this. People are struggling to be significant in so many various ways rather than just being themselves, however weird or whatever that means. You're allowing other people to identify you to the point where you get angry because somebody doesn't use a proper pronoun. I don't use pronouns, by the way. I use adjectives. And my adjective, for all of you that want to know, it's fatso. So when you call me fatso and call me according to my adjective, then guess what happens? People will look at you weird and they'll start judging you and being angry at you for calling me fatso. And that's kind of what I want to happen. Just kidding. It's a joke. But I am fat. So the reality of it is this. There's so much, why do I want to know you for what your gender is? Aren't you more than that? Really? Aren't you more? Why would I want to know you as, well, like I play guitar? Why would I want somebody to know me as a guitar player? Wouldn't I want them to know me for who I am? If I'm a woman in this generation, right? I started hearing about this thing, body count. And then what that means for all of us in the older generations is apparently it's how many people you've had sex with. Why do I want to be known by a number like that? Am I not more than that? So I think that everybody is trying to identify, and I think if you sit the electronics down and start thinking just about anything, you'll develop that. Now, some people might call that meditation. Some people might even call it prayer, which it isn't. Whatever you call it, start not emptying yourself of things, but start saying, okay, wait, when we slow down, things make us anxious. Why are they making us anxious? Things make us angry. Why are they making us angry? Why do I want to respond to it like that? So there's a lot of things you can do, but you'll develop who you are. And you're unique. And I will say this, well, our generation has told you all that you're very special, and we've learned that we were wrong. We were lying. You're not that special. Part of it's a joke, part of it's not. There's like 7 or 8 billion people in the world. We're all unique. But am I so special that not everybody can be on stage? Not everybody can drive a car. Some people have to be the passengers. Not everybody can be on the field. Some people are on the field, some people are spectators. But there are contributions you can make that are significant. You know, maybe you're a geek and you can be, you can start Microsoft and then go into other countries and tell people to sterilize themselves so that you can control their population because you really hate that whole continent. Oh, I didn't say that. Or you can be a football player and then people will think you're on top of the world for 10 years and then they'll forget your name after a year or two. Who's Joe Montana, by the way? A lot of people do still know him, but they're my age. They're not your age. And maybe I'm wrong about that, but whatever. You get the idea. So where I go with this is I'm going to have a series of just talks. Maybe it'll get you thinking so that you can put down some electronics and start thinking about things and becoming who you are rather than becoming what people want you to be. I hope it helps. I'm always open to questions. You can make comments about me. I have pretty thick skin. It'll be all right. You can yell at me. I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. As long as you like and subscribe. And then buy my products. I don't have any products. Maybe I will. Who knows? Maybe I'll have a t-shirt with my face on it. Wow. So, anyhow, look. I don't know. I'm supposed to. I guess at this point of the video, when I'm about to end it, I'm supposed to have some kind of sign off. If you happen to show up on this, happen to come across this video, please like and subscribe. I guess that's good, and I guess that would boost my influence. But if I'm just talking to you and you're one person and you get something out of this, hey, that's pretty cool, right? How else would I do it without YouTube? So, hey, my name is Steve. You can call me Dad. You can call me by my adjective. I don't have a pronoun. Adjective. Hey, Fatso. You can call me by, I'm my brother. It's funny because, okay, I'm going on here. But so anyways, you're sitting here and you're a father and you're sitting at a volleyball camp and then people say, oh, you're so-and-so's dad. See, you lose your identity when you're a father. You're no longer you. You're no longer whatever. You're so-and-so's dad. But that's a pretty good thing because our identity changes to a degree, right? So I hope your identity changes to a better person than you were the previous day, and I hope I helped. And if I have been a help, at least make comment and maybe help me out and give me some topics that you would like to know so that I can help you even more. Have a great day. Keep it real. Don't steal.